So great job on both Anastasia, Say Anything in 2012, but also for Grosse Point Blank.
Thank you.
Okay, so my two-part question is, what was your favorite part about working with Disney animators Don Bluth and Gary Goldman on the film Anastasia as Dimitri? And my second question is, what do you enjoy most about doing live action and animation?
I think the fun part about doing those things is, they draw something and they do something and you come in and you'll do a session and you get to work with all the actors. So I got to work with Meg and, Kelsey Grammer and all those people. And so you're all in the studio having fun and you do a bunch of stuff, and then 3 or 4 months later you come back and people have slaved and done all this work. And you come in and have some fun again and do the lines, and then they do all this work. So it's sort of if you haven't been through the process, it's so time extensive for the animators. They have to do so much work, and it's so sort of, I feel like we get off for free. We just have to come in and find the voices of the characters. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun to just watch it sort of keep coming to life in front of you. And I can't remember the second part.
Second part was
the funnest part of being in animation. I think is just to be with the actors in the studio and the director, and then try to find the characters.
live action.
Now, what is live action mean? Like a movie?
Your favorite parts about working on live action?
But isn't live action just like a movie? Oh, okay. Yeah, my favorite part about working on a movie. Okay. I thought you meant like claymation. I like the time between action and cut. The rest of it is not as interesting, but I do like between action and cut.
I have a very important question. Did the paperboy ever get his $2?
I didn't know which paperboy you were talking about, but I'm glad that you saw that one. No, I think he hasn't gotten it yet. I don't think he'll ever get it.
All right, let's grab one question and then call it a day.
Hi, I have a question for you. Are you going to play any other kind of true crime type character like Robert Hansen?
I did write something that I'm trying to get financed. I adapted a Caleb Carr book called Surrender New York, and he made The Alienist, if you know that book. So he's a great writer. Unfortunately, he passed away too. But so I have that written as a 4-part thing that I'm trying to get people to buy. So we'll see if they do. But again, I'm not sure what today's movies and TV are anymore.
Well, I have one final question before you go. I'd like to ask you about working with Stephen Frears on The Grifters. I don't know if you're familiar with John Thompson's hardball.
Jim Thompson.
Yeah, Jim Thompson. His work before that.
Yeah, the Stanley Kubrick movie, The Killing. He did a screenplay for that. Killer Inside Me. Yeah.
So actually doing that film, what about that script really drew you into it?
I think it's a classic, the psychology of the con and the grift is very interesting. It's even in a movie like The Sting, they sort of get into it, but David Mamet gets into it, and it's also like it's an interesting thing because like the con men, it's almost like the way nature is, like the strong are going to prey on the weak, and it's always the people that are greedy that are the easiest marks. So it's never anybody who comes in. They're not really innocent, the people. They're trying to get something for nothing, and they're trying to get hustle, and then the con man just brings them in. But in Thompson's, it became more like deep patterns of sort of betrayal between people, and how it becomes almost an Oedipus thing. So he turned it into like almost a Greek tragedy.
If you haven't seen the film, please do. It's called The Grifters.
It's dark, but it's
dark, but it is a great piece of cinema.
Yeah.
And needless to say, thanks for bringing your artwork in your graphic novel. Heading back to this table.